Hello, my name is RJEPTION, and in this video we'll be talking about the difference between photography and videography. So what is it? Photography is the art or practice of taking and processing photographs at a single moment of time. Videography is the process of creating video by capturing moving images. One of the biggest differences between photography and videography are the types of things that it captures. In videography, there's this thing called frames per second, or FPS. You have 24 frames, 30 frames, 48, 60 frames, it can go up to 120, 200, and even more. With advanced technology, there is a camera out there that can actually capture the speed of light at 1 trillion frames per second. Now, looking at videography in a photography perspective, photography is only one frame, or one picture. Now, you also have the different formats that videography and photography are. The most common file format for photography, and probably the most important, are JPEG, TIFF, PNG, and RAW. In videography, the most common that we use is QuickTime, Windows Media, and MP4. You also have the different tones that each of them portray. In photography, you have more of a set tone, from a moody picture with vibrant colors, or you can have a cool blue sky. Videography, you can create these same moods with more live motion picture at different angles. Which brings us to our next topic that can portray even more emotional tone through what we call sound. In photography, there is no sound, but in videography, you can use the sound to enhance or create a new type of mood. Giving motion picture sound gives the audience more information on what is going on. There are also different types of photographers and videographers. In photography, you have fashion photographers, street photographers, wildlife photographers, pet photographers, you name it. There's probably a photographer for it. In videography, it's kind of the same thing. You have the television cameraman, you have internet video blogger, or even cinematographers, just like directors or DPs, where they are very similar to videography, but they work with a larger crew and produce bigger projects, such as, big movies and stuff like that. Another pretty significant difference between photography and videography is the quality of the products that you get. And when I say quality, I mean the legitimate quality behind it. Typical DSLRs tend to shoot in an 18 megapixel to 24.1 megapixel, or even maybe more, like full frame cameras, where they can go up to 42 megapixels. In videography, your typical high definition camera shoots in a 1920 by 1080 pixel quality. So the equivalence of that to a digital single lens reflex camera, or DSLR, is pretty much the amount of pixels you're getting out of it. Even though in videography the quality is high definition, you're only shooting in a 2.1 megapixel quality. So if you think about it, in a DSLR, you're shooting in about 24 megapixels. That's 24 million pixels, where in videography, you're shooting in a 1080 pixel quality, that's only 1080 pixels. Not to say that video quality is bad, it's still in really good quality, it's just that picture quality versus camera quality, they're completely two different things. And even if your regular HD is 720 or 1080p quality, you have more qualities such as 2K or 4K, where it's nearly 4 times the amount of 1080 pixel quality video. Needless to say, most videographers are astonishing photographers, and vice versa. That being said, one of my favorite quotes by Fred R. Bernard is, "A picture tells 1,000 words, but to contradict that, personally, I like telling a story." Thank you so much for watching this video about photography versus videography. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any more questions about either of these two amazing things. I'll see you in the next video.